The images created by rock music, they're not everybody's idea of a pretty picture. But until now, they've been left pretty much to the imagination. Not anymore, reports Charles Osgood.
What you are looking at is something called a clip. A video clip of a rock record. These days, a rock star doesn't just record music to listen to. You also have to make something to look at to go along with the record.
No time.
Sometimes it's an elaborate slice of life, a story told TV commercial style in quick takes, but full of film school surrealism, lights, and color. Designed for young people, although some grown-ups like it too, or say they do.
This is good. This is really good.
Here we have Mr. and Mrs. Average American at home watching clips on their television set, along with their 14-year-old son and his girlfriend. Their local cable TV outfit offers something called music television, or MTV. MTV is sent out free by satellite to 1,000 or so cable operators across the country from MTV's sending station in Smithtown, Long Island. There, 24 hours a day, along with commercials, the clips are fed from video cassettes introduced on tape by disc jockeys, young men and women who are called for MTV's purposes video jocks, or VJs.
Joe Jackson's going to step out right now. New York City never looked as good. Take a look.
For the age group it's intended for, the audiovisual rock feast can be downright addictive.
I do everything while I'm watching it.
Some kids do their homework while they watch, or do whatever.
Watch radio.
Some kids even have TVs in their bathrooms. I mean they watch all the time.
It's all right with me if they do.
John Schneider, a former top CBS executive, is now at Warner Amex in charge of MTV. The clips don't necessarily act out the lyrics of the song, and good thing, considering the lyrics of some of the songs. But still, the clips can be pretty suggestive. And so, by the way, are some of the commercials. The symbols and images are none too subtle.
Slip it to your lip, we're gonna tune into crack and make it right.
You have to leave it up to our judgment that we are applying standards of taste. But you also must remember that they are contemporary standards of taste in an age group.
Would you be able to do what you do if you were working with on-the-air stations instead of cable stations?
I think not.
As you might expect, that bothers some parents.
I think that is unhealthy. I think to watch violence and sexually suggestive stuff for a 13-year-old for long periods is not desirable.
MTV is still losing money, but the commercial profit potential is enormous. Whether rock video is the television of the future, or the phonograph of the future, or something else of the future, is anybody's guess.
It's I think in a few years, I mean, there's going to be no such thing as radio.
Charles Osgood, CBS News, New York.
That's the CBS Evening News for this Wednesday. Dan Rather reporting from New York. Thank you for joining us. Good night.